Hey everyone, I welcome you all back to our CMA final SCM sessions. Well, in today's session, we are going to start off with a new chapter, and that is assignment. Few pointers or few highlighters before I start this chapter. Number one, it is the most easiest of your entire lot. Point number two, not many students are actually devoting time to this chapter because this chapter is already there at your CMA intermediate. So when a CMA final student comes to this chapter, they will think only once, why to do this chapter? It's so easy. We'll do it no when it comes to the examination. So if you're thinking about this, please devote a lot of time for assignment. I'll tell you why. Pick up any random question paper of your past examination question. You will find this question. You will find an assignment question. And it is going to be a tricky question. It is not going to be very straightforward. So devoting time to assignment, yes, that's the best part. Okay. Next, now, if you are thinking, sir, we have not done only assignment. हमने तो CMA इंटर में छोड़ दिया था. तो अगर ऐसा है, so please listen to this. Today I will be starting off with the ABCDs of assignment. Okay. And gradually we will go on to an advanced concept. Now, if you're thinking, sir, okay, done, we'll do it. What exactly is the meaning of the word assignment? So it's very simple. It's allocation, one-to-one. If I want to give a task to Mr. A, this means I've assigned a work to this person. And what is the main objective of this chapter? करना क्या है chapter? So they will give you a matrix, they will give you a question, but they'll tell you or they'll ask you what? Please prepare a schedule. Please prepare assignment schedule where your objective is very simple. You need to minimize the cost or time. Sir, one second. You just mentioned cost or time. Yes. So this means an assignment, that's your main objective. But wait, now comes the good part. It is one-to-one allocation. And the most important is, sir, in transportation, we did three methods. North-west corner method, we did least cost method, and the most popular, Vogel's approximation method called as VAM. तो इसमें क्या करना है अपने असाइनमेंट में? So we do it by Hungarian method. Hungarian method is used with the entire chapter assignment. Okay, I tell you what is that. But if I give you in theory, no, in writing, it will sound very boring. तो उससे अच्छा अपन क्या करेंगे? We'll solve question and directly we'll solve Hungarian method over there. Okay. Now these are the variety of concepts to be covered under assignment. सबसे पहले a regular assignment question. Matrix is given. Please prepare assignment schedule. No adjustments. Nothing. Very straightforward. Next, what if the solution is not optimal? What if the solution is not balanced? What if the given question is for maximization? Means the question, the figures used are profit, sales, rating is used. Then what you will do? Because Hungarian method only applies for cost or time. Then what you will do? We will see. Next, what if there's a prohibited assignment? So that in the question, they have already mentioned that do not allocate this and this. We don't want this pairings in the final assignment. Then what is your opinion? And what is facilitated condition? This means there is a compulsory condition which you need to follow. So we have to do a variety of concepts. Then your assignment chapter will be done. And that is what we are supposed to do. We'll start off by today's session with the very ABCDs of assignment. I want everybody to pay attention. Okay. First question might look very simple, but yes, please practice, revise so that your speed becomes very fast and you are very accurate with the figures. Okay. So without wasting any further time, let us start off with this question. Okay. On your screen, everybody. An account officer has 4 subordinates and 4 tasks. Okay, 4 subordinates and 4 tasks. The subordinates differ in efficiency. The tasks also differ in their difficulty. Okay. The time performed. Okay. So the time performed by every subordinate is given below. So boss, this is your subordinate. This is your subordinate. And this is your task. So you have 4 subordinates, A, B, C, D, and you have 4 tasks, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need to prepare an assignment schedule where you will allocate 1 to 1, and so that the minimum time is minimized. The total time is minimized. By what method? Hungarian method. Okay. Can you start doing this? This is the most easiest question. I don't think this question will come in the examination, but it's a very good step for you to revise the basics of assignment. Okay. That's why I picked up this question. So start. Solution. Sir, step number 1. What will be step number 1? To find out whether the given question is for minimization or not. Sir, That we have already found out. If the question is for time or cost, very good to go. Hungarian method is going to work for this approaches. So please write down as the given data as the given data relates to time. Problem is for minimization. Problem is for minimization. Very, very simple. Next, this is basically a Hungarian method. Okay, this is the Hungarian method. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on. Step number 2, what you need to find in this, very simple. You need to find out whether the given question is balanced or not. Now, if you recollect transportation, in that we were supposed to match the total of supply, total of demand, but this is very simple as compared to that. You only need to find out one thing. Number of rows must be equal to number of columns, which is actually matching the 4 rows and 4 columns. So what do you write over here? As number of rows, that is how much, 4, is equal to number of columns, that is 4. Therefore problem is balanced. Therefore problem is balanced. Sir, one sec. What if this is not balanced? What if the first step what you have written is for maximization? Yes, that is what we are supposed to do in the entire assignment series. Okay, sure. Next, step number 3, very, very simple. So this is called as row minimization. A lot of authors, a lot of this modules, you might find a different name, but this is what I prefer: row minimization. Row minimization. Now, boss, please pay attention. What is row minimization? Okay, so row is like this; it's horizontal, and column is vertical. Okay. Now, so this is the row. Which is a row? Now, 8, 26, 17, 11. Okay. Now, how will you solve this step? You need to find out the most lowest, the most least number in the first row. So I think it is 8. So what you need to do right now is you have to prepare a new matrix where you will subtract all other numbers from that row specific. Now in the second row, which is the lowest number? So it is 4. So all other numbers will be subtracted by that number. Okay. We'll start off with the first one. Okay. How much is 8 minus 8? So this will be 0. Are you understanding this? Next. 26 minus 8. This will be how much? So this will be 18. Next. 17 minus 8. This will be how much? So this will be 9. Next. 11 minus 8. This will be how much? So 3. This is what you're supposed to do in the step number 3 for every rows. Okay. Every row you need to find out the lowest number. Now you can do it on your own. Second one, 13, 28, 4 and 26. Which is the lowest number? Sorry. It is 4. So how will you do it? 13 minus 4. So this is 9. Next. 28 minus 4. This will be 24. This will be 0, 4 minus 4. And last will be 26 minus 4 will be 22. In the third row, 38, 19, 18 and 15. The lowest number is 15. So what do you do? 38 minus 15. This will be 23. Next. 19 minus 15. This will be 4. Next. 18 minus 15. This will be 3. And this will be 0. 15 minus 15. The last one, 19, 26, 24 and 10. The lowest number is 10. How do you do it? 19 minus 10. This will be 9. Next, 26 minus 10. This will be 16. Next, 24 minus 10. This will be 14. And this will be 0. Okay. Now, this is your row minimization. Step number 4. Step number 4 is nothing but column minimization. Column minimization. Now, sir, we have got this. We've understood row minimization. This is the most easiest to understand. But there's one simple trick to this. In column minimization, you do the same thing again. Find out the column, find out the lowest number, and start subtracting. Array, but tell me one thing. If there's already 0 in that column, you don't need to do anything. It's already done. What you will do? Find out the lowest number. 0 is the lowest number. So same column is going to come down. So boss. In this 0 is already here. This same column will come down. In this you need to compute this में zero already है, same thing, even this is zero is here, so you only need to compute those columns in which zero is not there. Okay, also one more thing, you can do this step, row minimization, column minimization, in one step only. Okay, but not now, this is the first question, that's why I'm doing it separate. Okay, column minimization, I'll do one thing, copy, I'll paste it over here, and so what I'll do, this I'll keep it same, this I'll rub it, this I'll keep it same. Okay, can we do it? Second row, second column, lowest number is 4, so 18 minus 4, this will be how much? 14. Next 24 minus 4, this will be 20, this will be 0, and last 16 minus 4 will be 12. Okay, rest columns will remain the same. Okay, step number 5. Step number 5. Okay, now this is called as the optimality test. This is called as the optimality test. Okay, first I'll do one thing, first I'll just copy down the matrix. Okay, you will do the same thing, take the matrix and just copy it down over here. Okay, now pay attention, what is the meaning of optimality test? You need to draw, please listen to me, you need to draw lines that will cover the maximum zeros, all the zeros in the minimum possible lines. I'll repeat myself again. We need to cover all the zeros in the entire matrix by the minimum possible line. Now, what do you mean by this? Sir, one sec. You just mentioned one thing, that I need to cover all the zeros. So it's okay, I can do it anyhow. I'll do it like this, 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 I'll do it like this. So, boss, this is not what you're supposed to do. Okay, so there are rules for this. First of all, lines need to be horizontal or vertical, and I used a word specifically called as minimum possible lines. So just to start off with the first thing, tell me one thing, if I want to cover this zero, so how will I cover? So I have two options, horizontal or vertical. You need to check one thing. So if in one line more than one zero is going, please consider that line. So for obviously putting a line on the first zero, I can do anyhow. It doesn't make any sense, right? So I can do like this also. See, for the second zero, what is going to happen? So I can do anyhow. Like you put vertical or horizontal, and only one zero is going to go. So again, I did like this. Again, I did like this once. Now, please pay attention. Sir, one sec. For the third line, there are two zeros over there. So for this zero, will I do it vertical? No, Baba, no. How will you do vertical? Because if you do horizontal, in one line only two zeros are going. That will make more sense. So I will do like this, two zeros are going. And last, put it anyhow, vertical, horizontal, same thing is going to happen. You need to cover the zeros in the minimum possible lines. That is the point. Okay, and public. How will you find out whether it is optimal or not? So number of lines must be equal to order of matrix. So is it matching? How many number of lines are there? So there are 4 number of lines. What is order of matrix? So this matrix is 4 by 4. This matrix is 4 by 4, like 4 into 4. 4 stands for row, this stands for column. So even this is 4. Therefore I will write the solution is optimal. Okay, solution is optimal. Then I will go ahead. Step number 6. Now this is basically assignment. So what I need to do over here is, first I'll do one thing. First I'll copy down this, copy, paste. Okay, just take out the lines. I don't want the lines over here. Okay, now I need to, please pay attention, this is the last step. Finish. This is the last step. What I need to do over here is, sir, we need to box the zeros. We need to select. This is the final assignment wala step. So there are rules for this. Whenever you put a square to any zero, or you select any zero, you need to check out all the 4 sides, north, south, east and west. What do you do? If any zero is there in any of the sides, just cancel it out. For example, in the first row, how many zeros there? So 1. So in this, obviously I will put, see, one line, 1 0 must be there, selected. So I put box over there. In the second, no option, only you have this, you put. Sir, one sec. In the third, there are two zeros. What to select? Don't pick up third line. Pick up the fourth one. In fourth, how many zeros are there? One. So obviously, I'll pick up this only. The moment you pick up that north, south, east, west, this zero goes down. Nothing is there. Nothing is there over here. And indirectly, you can select this zero over here. So the rule is very simple. In a line, if a zero is there, please go and select that only first, because that is a zero which is going to get selected. If there are two zeros, then this is going to happen. The moment you put a zero, the moment you put a box, okay, see for the sides. If any zero is coming in the way, please cancel it out. Okay. Now this is your final assignment schedule, which you need to put in a table. That's it. Your answer is done. Okay. Step number 7. Step number 7. Step number 7. Assignment schedule. Step number 7. Assignment schedule. Okay. So what you can do is subordinates, task, tasks, and time. Okay. Simple. Now tell me one thing. This was A, B, C, and D, and this was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Subordinate A got which task? 1. So what I'll do? A 1. B got what? 3. B got 3. C got what? So C got 2. And D got what? 4. Now the time which will pull it over here, the time will come from the original matrix. Okay. A1. A1. What was A1, bhai sab? A1 was 8. So I'll go here and write down what? A1 as what? 8. B3. Go there. B3. Where is B3? B3 is what? 19. B3 is 19. C2. C2. Go and find out C2. C2 is how much? 4. C2 is 4. And find out the last D4. D4 is what? D4 is 10. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be your final answer and your final assignment schedule. 8 plus 19 plus 4 plus 10. 41 is the total answer. 41 is the total answer. Simple. Now, this is the minimum time, where it might be in minutes, it might be in hours also, depending upon the question. And this will be your final assignment schedule. So when you allocate, when you assign in this fashion, the total time of your entire project, entire process will be kept minimum at what? 41. This is the most basic sum. I don't think they'll ask you this. Like if it comes, it's a bonus. Okay. Now, going a bit ahead. Okay. Chalo. One step ahead we'll go. Okay. Put off. Chalo. Pay attention now, everybody. Second question on your screen. BBC News Group wants you to allocate 4 operators to 4 jobs. Simple. Each operator is independently capable of handling any of the given job. The rate to be paid per 100 pages is given below. So for 100 pages of typing, this is the rate which these guys have mentioned. Now obviously, these are the operators, and these are the different jobs. Okay, chalo. Find out the optimal allocation of jobs and operate in such a way that total payment made to operators would be minimum. Okay. Also find out the average payment per page of time. That is the second question. Okay. So can we start doing this, everybody, please? Solution. Step number 1. Please don't divert from the steps. Very simple. Okay. Number 1. So as the given data, now tell me one thing. This is the data for what? Rate, rupees, cost. So it is the minimization question. So please write down over here as given data is a cost problem. Therefore, the question is for minimization. The given problem is for minimization. Okay. Step number 2. We need to find out whether it is balanced or not. How will you check? Number of rows, number of columns. It is matching. Okay. As number of rows is equal, how much is this? 4 is equal to number of columns, that is 4. Therefore, problem is balanced. Simple. Step number 3, row minimization. Row minimization. I hope you know now the meaning of this. Simple. Go to the first row, find out the lowest number and subtract it from all the numbers, including the self number. Okay. 48, 48, 50 and 44. So I think 44 is the lowest. So what do you do? 48 minus 44. This will be 4. Again, it will be 4. Next, we had how much? 50 minus 44 is 6. And 44 minus 44 is 0. Next, what we have? 6 and 0. Next, what we have? So 56, 60, 60 and 68. I think 50 is the lowest number. So we start off with 0. This will be 0. 60 minus 46, 56 is 4. This will be 4. And the last will be what? 68 minus 56. 68 minus 56. This will be how much? 12. This will be how much? 12. Okay. Now, next, third row. 96, 94, 90 and 85. Lowest number is 85. So how will you do? Sir, 96 minus 85, this will be 11. This will be 11. Next, you have what? 94 minus 85, this will be how much? 9. This will be how much? 9. Next, 90 minus 85, this will be 5. And this will be 0. Simple. Now, last, 42, 44, 54 and 46. I think lowest number is 42. So it starts from there. 42 minus 40 is 0. 44 minus 42 is 2. Next, we have 54 minus 42. This will be 12. This will be 12. And 46 minus 42 will be 4. Okay. 46 minus 42 will be 4. Okay. Done. Now, this is your row minimization. So what I've already told you, the moment you do column minimization, please find out if there's a 0 in any column. If 0 is there in that column, the work is already done. Okay. So do column minimization for those columns in which 0 is not there. Okay. Chalo, can we do it? Don't wait for me. Please start doing it. Chalo. Step number 4. Step number 4. That is column minimization. Column minimization. Okay. Now, for this, I'll just copy it on this. Okay. One sec. Sure. Why it is half pasted? 4460 and 0 2 12 4. Okay. Now tell me the first column is going to stay. This is going to go. This is going to go. This is going to be same. Okay. Sure. 4492, lowest number is 2. So what do you do? 4 minus 2, 2. 4 minus 2, 2. Next, you have 9 minus 2 will be 7 and 2 minus 2 will be 0. Simple. Next, we have 6, 4, 5 and 12. Lowest number is what? 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. 4 minus 4 is 0. 5 minus 4 is 1. And 12 minus 4 is 8. Okay. This is your column minimization. The next step is what? Step number 5. And that will be what? Optimality test. Optimality test. Okay. So we'll do one thing. We'll just take down this matrix. We'll take down this matrix. Okay. Chalo. What we're to do? Covering all the zeros in the minimum possible lines. Covering all the zeros in the minimum possible lines. How will we do it? So looks very simple. So the first 0 is there. This 0. How will you eliminate that? Will you do it horizontal or vertical? So if I do it horizontal, in one line only one 0 will go. So what I'll do, I'll take this approach. In one line, both the zeros are going. More sensible. Second, sir, we can do anything. You can go upper se top or horizontal also. Makes no sense. In one line, both zeros are going. So I'll do one thing. I'll take this. Next, sir, there's one more 0 over here. So with this is going to go. What is going to happen in this question? Yes, sir, we have covered the entire line, but the point is it is not going to match. Why it is not going to match? See now. Pay important attention. It's a very important concept over here. As number of lines, that is 3, is not equal to order of matrix, that is 4. Therefore, solution is not optimal. So what we have to do if it is not optimal? Very simple. Remember one thing, the red color wherever it is there, the lines 0, 2, 0, 12, then we have 0, 0, 8, 4, that is called as the covered elements. That is called as, I'll just write it over here, that is called as the covered element. Where line is not there, for example 4, 2, 2, 2, that is called as the uncovered element. The rule is like this, you have to select the least number. I'll repeat myself again, you have to select the least number from the uncovered element. So I think it is going to be 422 11 7 1. Sir, 1 is that number. Okay, that is the number which you have selected from the uncovered. Take this number and add it to the intersection. I'll repeat it again, you have to select the least number from the uncovered, that is 1. Please add it to the intersection. So the intersection is over 12. This is your intersection, by the way. This is your intersection. One sec, hand can go over there. This one, and this is your intersection. You have to add 1 over there, okay? And you have to subtract it from all the uncovered. Wherever 422 is there, you have to subtract from there. And whenever line is there, don't touch that. So 020, 008, don't touch that also, okay? So I'll just write it over here. If the solution is not optimal, what you have to do, okay? Pay attention. Select the lowest element as in the number, okay? Lowest element from the uncovered elements, then add it to the intersection and subtract it from the uncovered elements. The only point in this is what? Don't touch the covered element on which that line is there. This wala line. Okay. So can we do this? Everybody? One second. Now we need to make the solution optimal. So how will you do it? Just forget this now. Okay. Now pay attention. We need to add it where? In the intersection. So 12 will become what? This is going to become 13. I just write this with this color, okay, so that you will identify what is changing. So this 4 will also change. This will become 5, and wherever uncovered is there, 4 2 2 2, that you will subtract 1 1 1. So it will become 3 1 1. This will become 3 1 1. Don't touch that 0. The 0 is not covered element. You don't have to touch. 0 2 0. You don't have to touch. Okay. 11 7 1. Subtract 1 1. So it will become 10 6 and 0. 10 6 and 0. Okay, rest everything remains the same. So what we have done, in intersection we have added, and uncovered we have subtracted. Okay, the covered remains the same. Okay, now we need to follow the same thing again. What same thing? Please tell me. Sir, we need to cover the maximum zeros with the least possible line. This will go on till the solution is optimal. Can we start? So this is going to go like this. This is going to go like this. Then this is also there. This 0 is going here, and this going is there. So now you have 4 lines. Now the solution is optimal. Okay, write down over here. As number of lines, that is how much? 4 is equal to order of matrix, that is 4. Therefore solution is optimal. Okay, if this is there, very simple. Now is your next step, that is step number 6. Pay attention. Step number 6. Okay, that's your basically assignment wala thing, where you box everything. Okay, now you're gonna have fun because The problem is a lot of zeros in this. There are lots of zeros in this. Okay, pay attention now, everybody. Paste. I'll just rub the lines over here. Chalo. Now, please pay attention. We need to obviously do what? We need to, I'll do one thing. I'll write everything in black. 3, 1, 1, 10, 6, 0, 10, 6, 0, 13, and this is 5. Okay. Now, please tell me one thing. We need to start boxing the zeros. Okay, we need to select one. So what I have told you already, what I have told, the secret rule. The rule is what? In a line where there's 1 0, please go and box that only first. Go select that only, because that 0 is going to get selected by any means. So in the first row, there's 1 0. The moment I put a box over here, I've told you one thing. You have to see all the 4 sides, north, south, east, west. See, there's one more 0 down there. So I'll cancel this. There's no 0 over here. There's no 0 over here. There's no 0 above also. Coming to second line, sir, wait. There are 2 zeros over there. How can I select? So wait one second. Go to a third row. Third row, there's only 1 0. See, because of 1 0 getting cancelled, only 1 0 is remaining over there. So I'll do this only over here. I'll put a box. The moment I put a box, this is going to go. Then I can go back to the second row and obviously box this. The moment I box this, the 0 which is there down in that first, this is going to go. And this will get selected automatically. Very, very simple. That's your schedule. Okay. This is your schedule. Step number 7. Step number 7. Assignment schedule. Assignment schedule. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Okay. So what we had, what was the name? We had operators and jobs. We had operators and jobs. So what I'll write? Operators, jobs, and I'll write here rate. This will be in rupees. This will be in rupees. Okay. Now, operator A, just one sec. Operator is over here, jobs is over there. So these are your operators A, B, C, and D, and this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are your jobs. So, my bad here. A, B, C, and D. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you tell me, operator A has got which job? The fourth one. So operator A has got the 4. B, C, and D. B has got what? 1. C has got 3. D has got 2. Okay. For the rate, you need to go and see the original matrix, not this one. So go there and what do you write? A4, B1. A4 is 44. A4 is 44. B1, what is B1? B1 is 56. B1 is 56. Next you have C3. C3 is how much? 90. C3 is how much? 90. And D2. And D2 is 44. D2 is how much? 44. Okay. Now, please add this up. 44 plus 56 plus 90 plus 44. The answer is 234. Answer is 234 rupees is the rate. Okay. Now, boys and girls, pay attention, please. They've asked one more question over here. Also find out the average payment made per page of typing. Your total answer is 234. But the point is what? When they tell you to compute average payment, the point is very simple. See, this 234, is for how many pages? It's for 400. Because the rate given above was for 100 pages. The rate was for 100 pages. Okay, see, I'll tell you also. See, I'll show you. The rate is per 100 pages. Okay, so 4 are there. So the answer is for 400. So if I want the average per page, what I'll do? I'll divide by 400. Very simple. Okay, so the average rate, how much I'll do per page? Per page will be how much? Sir, rupees 234 upon 400 pages. Upon 400 pages, this will be how much? Rupees 0.585 per page. This is your final answer. This is your final answer. Are you understanding this? Very simple. Okay, so next. One more question is there. Okay? Now, You might have seen this question somewhere. It's a very simple question, but a bit tricky, because I'm telling you, all the questions which I'm taking today, it is variety, it is different, it's not the same. Okay, so gradually we will level up this advanced problems. Okay, sure, everybody. A management one sec. A management school decides to hold special seminars on four topics: leasing, portfolio, mutual funds, and swap. This is the SFM. What you are combining SFM over here? Such seminars should be held once a week in the afternoon. However, scheduling these seminars has to be done carefully so that number of students unable to attend is kept at what? Minimum. For example, I'm just taking an example. Okay, let us say mutual fund is there, and you did not like mutual fund. So what do people start doing? People started doing, bunking the lectures. So you have to arrange such a schedule so that the bunking, the absenteeism is kept at a minimum. So boss, I understand this question very properly. The following table indicates the number of students who cannot attend a particular seminar on a specific day. What is the meaning of the question? Understand first. The information which they have given you, you know how it is. If you keep leasing on Monday, if you keep leasing on Monday, 50 students will not attend. 50 students will not attend. If you keep portfolio management on Monday, 40 students won't attend. So what is this data? What is this matrix? This matrix is showing you the number of students who are unable to attend a specific lecture, a specific topic on that given day. Understood? Sure. Find out the optimum schedule of seminars. Okay. Also find out total number of students who will be missing the seminar. Array, just by looking at this question, tell me one thing. 1, 2, 3. There are 5 rows and 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. The question is not balanced. It is clearly visible from here on. Okay. So this is the question. If the question is what? Not balanced, what you will do. But we'll start off with very simple. Don't deviate from your rules. Number 1. Solution. Step number 1. Step number 1. As, now tell me one thing, the given data is what? Is it something related to profit or maximization? So absolutely not. They have given that the number is for what? Who cannot attend. And what is their final thing? You have to find out that this number is kept at a minimum. The moment they say minimum, it is a minimization question. Okay. So as the given data represents number of students unable to attend, a specific topic on a day. Therefore, the given problem is for minimization. Is for minimization. Very simple. Okay. Step number 2. Now, obviously, we have understood that the question is not balanced. Number of rows is there, number of columns is there, and obviously rows are how much? Rows are 5, columns are 4. Okay, so we'll write here as number of rows 5 is not equal to number of columns, that is 4. Therefore, problem is not balanced. Now, so what do you leave the sum of what? No. To make the problem balanced, we need to insert something called as dummy row or dummy column. Okay, now you only tell me if 5 rows are there and 4 columns are there, what you will do? So obviously I'll put a dummy column only, no? So that the question becomes what? Obviously equal, balanced. The moment I put a dummy column, I need to put the figures over there, and the figures will be 0, 0, 0. Okay, can we do this please, everybody? To make the problem balanced, we need to insert a dummy column. Okay, now we'll do this In step 3 only I'll insert that and we'll do the step 3 together. Okay, so step number 3 is what? It is row minimization. And I don't think you need to do this. You know why? Because the moment you put a dummy over there, everything is going to become zero only. Now see, row minimization, what I'll do first. Now see, remember one thing. There's a dummy column over here which says 0, 0, 0, 0 and what? 0. Now, the least number will be obviously what? 0 only over there. So what do you do? 50 minus 0 will become 50, 40 minus 0 will become 40, 60 will become 60, 20 will become 20. So the point is, the moment you have a 0 in any row, it becomes same. The answer becomes same. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll write a row and I'll write a word. Actually, I'll do one thing. We'll do separate. Okay. So can we just do it? This 50. Next we have 50, 40, 60, 30, 50, 40, 60, 30 and 10. Next we have 40, 30, 20, 40, 30 and 20, 30 and 20, 30 and 20. I hope you have got what I was trying to tell you. Okay. Next 60, 40, 30, 60, 40, 30. Next we have what? 20 and 10, 20 and 10. Next we have 20, 30, 20, 20, 30, 20, and next we have 30 and 30. Okay, so boss, this is your normal matrix which I've already given. Now comes the dummy. In dummy, everything becomes zero. Everything becomes zero, and this is actually a row minimization only. Why? Because see, in the entire row, something has to be lowest, right? The zero is already the lowest over there. So in step number 4, what we'll do is, something called as column minimization. Column minimization. This you need to do it because there is no zero in the column, okay, except the last one. 50, 40, 60, 30, 10. Which is the lowest number? 10. So please start subtracting. 50 minus 10, 40. This will become 30. This will become how much? 50. This will become 20. And this will become 0. Next. Lowest number, so it is 20. Now remember, many people get confused over there. 20 is 2 times, but you need to subtract 2 times. So 40 minus 20, 30 minus 20, 10. 20 minus 20, 0. 30 minus 20, 10. 20 minus 20, 0. Next, 60, 40, 30, 20 and 10. So it obviously 10. So this will become 50. This will become 30. This will become 20, 10 and 0. Very simple. Next, 20, 30. So the next number is 20, the lowest number. This will become 10. This will become 20. This will become 10, 20, 20. This will remain as it is. This will remain as it is. Okay, this is a column image. Now we'll go on to step number 5, and that is what? Optimality test. Optimality test. Okay, for that we need to copy down this. Copy, paste. Okay, now you tell me maximum zeros, minimum possible lines, sir. So there is one thing which is very simple. That last line is there, no? Why to hesitate? Put down one line only over here, no? In one line, if so many zeros are going, that's the first thing you will do when the moment you see this. Now tell me how many zeros are left, sir. We can see 1 0 over here. Here is there, so you can do like this. In 1 0, 2 zeros are going in one line. Next we have a 0 over here also, but I think we can do like this. Okay, so I think all the zeros are gone, but this is a test of optimal, but it's not optimal. But I've already told you how to make it optimal. Find out the lowest number and add it to the intersection. Can you please tell me which is the lowest number from the uncovered element? Sir, I think it is 10. 10 is the lowest number. Start doing it. Start making a new matrix, please. So 40 minus 10, this will become 30. This is a new matrix, right? 20, 40, 10, 0. Covered element, don't touch it. 20, 10, 0, 10. I have to add it to the intersection. I'll add it 10 over here. 40, 20, 10, 0 and 0. Next 0, 10, 0, 10, 20. This will become 0, 0, 0, 0 and 10. Now again you have to perform what? The optimality test. Now please find out whether in this, I think the same thing I'll do here also. I'll just put a line over here because in one line so many zeros are going. In the first line, even I can do this. Next, for this zero I can do the same thing. This zero I can do like this. For this zero is like this, and for this it is like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now your solution is optimal. So what you write over here? What you write over here as number of lines 5 is equal to order of matrix, that is 5. Therefore, solution is optimal. Solution is optimal. Okay. Now you can go ahead. This was step number 5. This is step number 6. Step number 6. Okay. Where you need to box, where you need to assign. Okay. So for that, what we will do was we'll take down this, copy, paste. Okay. Sure. Start doing it. You have to start always doing what? Zeros. Okay. Now it's very important. I want you to pay attention very, very properly. A lot of zeros are there. Okay. Please find out one single line where there's 1 0. So I think we can do that. It's over here. It's the second row. So I will go and box this over here. The moment I box this, see all the 4 sides. This will go, this will go, this will go. Okay. Now go and find out one more row where there's 1 0. Sir, it's on the first row. The moment I go and box this, this is going to go out. Then the third row, this remains over here. Next, what you will do? So now you have your 2 zeros. Okay. This is only one remaining over here. So this goes over here and this becomes your final allotment. Finish. That's your answer. Very simple. Okay. Step number 7. Step number 7 will be your assignment schedule. Will be your assignment schedule. Okay. So what we're supposed to have? We're supposed to have the topics and the days. Okay. Topics and the days. Topics. I'll do one thing. I'll put day over here. Topics and number of students. Number of students unable to attend. Unable to attend. So what you'll do? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now pay attention, please. Okay. For Monday, what we've got? This was one sec. This was I think leasing. This was leasing. Then we had what? After leasing, we had portfolio management. After leasing, we had portfolio management. Next, we had what? Mutual funds. This was mutual fund. This was swaps. And this is your dummy. Okay. Now pay attention. Monday has got what? Monday has got swaps. Tuesday has got what? Tuesday has got a dummy. You know what do you mean by this? That please do not keep any lecture on Tuesday. The moment you put a lecture on Tuesday, that will be the maximum absenteeism. I hope you have got that. Wednesday, portfolio management. Wednesday, portfolio management. Thursday, mutual fund. Friday, leasing. Okay. For the number of students, you have to go in the first like this. Okay. So M is swap. Monday you have swap 20. You've got 20 over here. Tuesday dummy, nothing. Wednesday portfolio management. Wednesday is portfolio management, and that is 20. That is 20. Tuesday mutual fund. Sorry, Thursday is mutual fund. 20. And leasing is Friday. Friday is leasing, and that is how much? 10. So ladies and gentlemen, your answer has to be how much? 20 plus 20, 40, 40, 20, 60, and 70. This is your final answer. And what do you mean by this? You mean by if you arrange in this format, if you arrange in this schedule like swaps, dummy, portfolio on Monday, uske baad, Wednesday, if you keep mutual funds on Thursday, if you keep leasing on Friday, this is going to be the total number of students who are unable to attend at the minimum. Even if you rearrange anything of this, there will be increase in the absenteeism. And the most best part is on Tuesday, you need to put no lecture at all. There will be no lecture over here. There will be no lecture, over here. Okay, that is why it is dummy, so that your number of students will be at the minimum will be how much? 70. Are you understanding this? So this is what we're going to do in the entire assignment series. Okay, please practice all the questions which you've done in the previous. We've done a couple of chapters in this. We've done CPM per, we have done transportation, we have also done learning curve, that's the first chapter. We've done simulation, by the way. Okay, so please try to cover this up. We started assignment from today. I think I'll take three sessions at the max for this, because remember one thing, in this we did a variety, simple question, then we did dummy, we did optimality, and step by step we will go ahead. Okay, and we also solving the past examination question which I've already done in our previous chapters. Okay, chalo, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.